What's up, everyone? It's your channel TFD back with breaking news that's absolutely shaking things up. The push heard around the world might have just spelled the end of WNBA star Chennedy Carter's career. Yep, it's that serious. For this story, we're heading straight to Chicago to break it all down. Buckle up, because this one's going to be wild. Let's get it, let's go. Yes, you heard that right. Chennedy Carter's WNBA career looks like it might officially be over. The Chicago Sky have made it crystal clear. They're releasing her, no trades, no strings, just a straight-up parting of ways. They want her gone, and they're not looking back. Now, let's rewind to that unforgettable day last year, the day it all went downhill. Carter decided to take matters into her own hands, literally, and put her filthy thug hands on WNBA star Caitlin Clark. From that moment on, you could just tell her future in the league wasn't looking too bright. Some people might be shocked by this, but not me. What she did to Caitlin Clark was beyond unnecessary, and now she's living with the fallout of that decision. Without a job in the WNBA, she's currently playing overseas. But here's the kicker. Carter is now an unrestricted free agent after the Sky refused to extend a qualifying offer. According to multiple reports, this move by the Sky, letting go of their leading scorer, has stirred up quite a bit of controversy. But let's be real, we all know why, don't we? It all ties back to that moment. Let's roll the footage and break this all down.
That push right there was that right there, I believe, was the push that altered her career. And I'm telling you right now, it is not looking good for Chennedy Carter. And then
what's crazy about all of this is what happened immediately after that push. You won't believe what Chennedy Carter had to say to the media. It was wild. Right after the incident, instead of showing any remorse, she doubled down and gave a statement that had everyone shaking their heads. It's like she didn't even realize the gravity of what she'd done or how badly it would impact her career. I mean, come on, bro. In a moment where you'd think she'd try to save face or take accountability, she went the complete opposite direction. And that right there, that was the moment people started questioning if she even understood the consequences of her actions. Let me pull up exactly what she said. Brace yourselves, because this is a lot. Let's roll the clip.
Kind of on the play before bumping in with Caitlin, it seemed like she turned to you a little bit after the fever score.
I didn't answer no Caitlin Clark questions.
Did she say anything to you?
I don't know what she said.
What'd you say to her?
I didn't say anything.
As you all just heard, man, Chennedy Carter made it crystal clear. She wasn't answering any Caitlin Clark questions. And let me tell you something right now. She's probably wishing she handled that differently because, well, she's out of a job. I'm telling you, a lot of people, and especially a lot of owners, are not looking to pick her up, and it all comes down to her attitude. Now, this is what's buzzing all over Twitter, and trust me, it's not looking good for her. Let's dive into the reactions. Sky general manager on not giving Chennedy Carter a qualifying offer. Chennedy had an incredible season for us last year. Pagliacca said in a statement provided to the Sun-Times, "She's extremely talented and is a player that can impact the game at the highest level in our league. We absolutely appreciate all she did for our team last year. However, we've made changes to our staff and will make changes to our roster. Those changes impact Chennedy's fit on the team, so we wanted to give her the best opportunity as a free agent. Annie Costabile, no qualifying offer for Chennedy Carter, means she will be free to test the market as an unrestricted free agent beginning tomorrow." We got to hit the comments section because I'm telling y'all this thing is lit, they said. Andy Fromel, Chennedy Carter not getting an offer from the Sky means one thing. Someone influential in the locker room did not want her on the team. You never let your best offensive player and arguably your best player walk for nothing unless there are locker room issues. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Chennedy Carter and Angel Reese stopped following each other. Could that be a reason too? I'm not sure, but let's get back to what's buzzing on Twitter. I honestly don't see any WNBA team being interested in that project, dealing with Chennedy Carter. And I'm here to tell you, DROG, I don't think anybody's going to pick her up either. Someone else said, she's a real baller, but other than that, she's a psycho, and honestly, I've got to agree, she's definitely living up to that reputation. Notice, I'm not disappointed. And I see that comment right there where someone said, wow, she must really had a bad attitude. Another person said, so locker room issues according to the article could Teaspoon headlining handling of Carter have been a reason. She was let go so early in her tier, either way, holy transition period Batman. Someone said, I still remember when the Sky fans would say he was lying about Chennedy Carter 10 days ago, great job, Annie. So Annie has definitely been kind of keeping everybody up to date with what has been transpired with this Chennedy Carter situation. Now your channel TDF is giving y'all my thoughts on this. I believe Chennedy Carter is being let go because of that infamous push on Caitlin Clark. That moment right there is the reason these ladies are potentially, allegedly, possibly about to get the biggest payday of their lifetime, with the NBA stepping in to help them secure a new collective bargaining agreement, with the media rights deal potentially worth $2 to $3 billion. That money could pave the way for larger contracts. But Chennedy Carter putting her filthy palms on Caitlin Clark did not help her case. Now she's an unrestricted free agent, and I doubt any team is going to touch her because of alleged locker room issues. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be a happy day for Chennedy Carter tomorrow. She might think someone's going to sign her, but I don't see it happening. Nobody is going to touch her with a 12-foot pole. She's being labeled a locker room cancer, a diabolical presence, whatever you want to call it. No team wants to deal with that. Now, I'm wishing her the best for the most part because I hate to see anyone lose their job. But what she did to Caitlin Clark was completely unacceptable. Good luck to you, Chennedy Carter. Get down in the comments section and let me know your thoughts about this. Keep those bells on because I told y'all I'm working overtime. And like always, y'all already know how I'm rocking. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters off. Recently, Chennedy Carter violates Angel Reese and Sky in viral new audio after release for Caitlin Clark push. Yes, you heard me correctly. Chennedy Carter took it upon herself to hop on X and air it all out. She spoke about her free agency, Angel Reese, everything bro. And let me tell you, she had a lot to say. We're going to try to cover it all in this video, but I'm warning you, she did a whole lot of rambling. With all that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's check out what the serial pusher herself had to say. Roll the damn footage.
Carter, whenever you're ready, welcome to the radio show.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I hear everybody's takes. Y'all are actually really hilarious. But I'm not here to talk about money or anything like that. You guys are going to see in the future what's going to happen with me. Until then, you guys can continue your takes, whatever you think, this, that. That's cool. I'm here to speak on what happened today and what brought you guys to this circle. That's what we can talk about. But all of that WNBA stuff, I'm not here to talk about that because I know what's going on. You guys don't know what's going on. So if y'all want to talk about what just happened, we can talk about that. Other than that, I'm going to just leave.
No, Kennedy, don't leave. I mean, it's good to have you here, and you know, I appreciate you on the side. I've been screaming for you to come play for Sky, so I am very sad to see you go, or you know, but I have really great hopes for you, and I know that you're gonna land someplace great and do great. I know you're gonna bust our ass next season, but that's okay. I'll still be rooting for you. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is a business, you know. Some things are said, some things are gone unsaid. You guys do know that, you know, I came from Los Angeles. I didn't play. I came to a new organization. I was embraced. I was loved. I came from playing 8 minutes, guys. I came from playing 8 minutes to taking a lot of people's spots, taking minutes, playing, doing a lot of things for the organization that I really respect and I love and I appreciate for even giving me the opportunity. So for the narratives of me not being happy and this and that, can't possibly be true because it's just like everything in Chicago typically went right for me. There was nothing that I could say that, oh, I didn't like the way they did this, or oh, I didn't like how this happened. Like everything was really cool, from just teammates to the games, even just when we were trying to make the playoffs. It was a hard fight. Y'all know I went down. I had a foot injury, which cost a lot of games at the end of the season. We ended up losing to Washington. I didn't play. We lost to Indiana. I didn't play that game. I missed a couple of games to where, maybe if we had our whole lineup, we could have had a better outcome. But like as far as like that, there's a lot of just narratives being spent, and from my standpoint, I had a great time, and this was one of the best seasons that I ever had in my career. And I'm not going to allow anybody to downplay it like it went bad, because it didn't go bad. It was the best season that I've had in my life. Shooting wise, playing wise, living wise. Like, it was a great experience for me personally.
I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
What have you, in terms of your game, what have you been working on this off season?
I'm really
Like
just
focus.
working on just trying to be in the best shape of my life, trying to be able to space the floor a little bit, read defenders. I'm getting trapped and guarded by 3 people, so I'm learning how to obviously put the ball on the ground, find people, see everyone around the court, find myself, continue to get to my spots, and just continue to shoot the ball the way I was shooting it during the season, just shoot with confidence, and really just be a space creator, find my bigs, find my wings, just seeing the floor better than I've seen this past season. Obviously, I felt like I played good on the defensive end too. Like people don't understand. Like when I came to Chicago, I was guarding threes. Like I was guarding pretty much all the threes in the league. So I went from guarding threes to guarding twos to guarding point guards. So I'm pretty comfortable in that area defensively, just even with my size.
Also, I heard they love you over there in China.
Yeah,
How
they do.
you
I mean,
that experience?
it's amazing. A lot of people never even get to go outside of the U.S. So when you hear people talking about, oh, you're in China, stay in China. First off, China is paying me a hell of a lot of money to be over here. More money than I can even count up, if I'm really being honest. And then on top of that, I get an extra amount of money just for winning games and having high stats. So just making the money over here, it makes me want to push harder and get better and become a great player, a great teammate. The coaches love me, the organization loves me, they appreciate me and what I've done for them. We're number 1 right now. We haven't took too many losses. We should make the playoffs. We could potentially play Camilla's team. So, I mean, it's fun over here. It's less stress. You ain't got to worry about all of the Twitter narratives and all of the extra stuff that just come with, playing in the W. Some of the stuff, it just be extra. Just want to focus on basketball and just have fun. Like sometimes the fun really be just taken out of it, and you don't have to deal with that here. You literally can play basketball, get paid a lot of money, and just go home, steady yourself the way it should be.
So we probably won't see you in Unrivaled next year. Oh my god.
That's one of the things I understand. The fans want to see me in that. I even talked to my family about it. 3-on-3 for me, guys. I'm pretty fast. I'm quick in transition. I don't think it would be a stretch for me, but I'm more so just focused on my bag. So, it just depends. Me and my agent, we're going through the process right now, figuring everything out. So it really just depends. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm doing so well here that it would be quadruple of what I'm making now. So it really just depends. But I love the league. I love all the ladies in it. The competition has been good. It's making everybody better. A lot of one-on-one games. So it would definitely be fun for the fans. But like I said, it really just depends.
All right, this is my last question. So you've been watching the league, right? Who just from watching the league, who do you think is going to win the championship, and why is it Vinyl, DC?
Why do you think I'm gonna go with Vinyl?
Because they got the ISO scores. They got the Kennedy Carter prototypes on their team. For real.
Nah, Enrique and Ryan, they're 2 special talented players who are amazing from just creating their own shot. We're all similar in the same ways, but just play a little bit different. I'm a fan of their team for sure, but the number 1 team that I really like watching is the Owls. I like the way they space the floor, they move the ball. and they're cohesive. They have team chemistry. So if I put my money, I put my money on the Owls. But for sure, I love Enrique's team with Ryan for sure.
Go ahead, Brady.
All right, so Ken, I know you said you don't want to talk about the WNBA or the business side of it, and I don't know if my question kind of like borders that or whatever. So it's fine if you don't want to answer it or anything. But like, it's been a lot of like back and forth on the timeline with people possibly misconstruing your words or taking things too deeply. You want to clear that up or speak to like your relationship with your teammates and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, some of my teammates, we have the same agent. We're represented by the same agent. So there's a lot of conversations that's been going on behind closed doors. I don't personally want to say people's name, but they're very important who obviously like playing with me, love playing with me. But as far as, the number one player, Angel's a special player, I love watching her. This season, we had a great relationship. And I don't feel like, the way things went on Twitter, it shouldn't have went like that. When people kind of wear a shoe, that means you believe that. I specifically was speaking to me. I'm a valuable player because obviously the closest shot on the court is the layup or the mid range. And that's what I specialize in doing. So when I'm tweeting, I'm specifically talking about me. Y'all know I think that I'm all world, all pro. So I'm locked in on myself. I really don't care about any other player or what they got going on. Just know that when you see me, it's always going to be smoke. I'm always going to have my sneakers laced. I'm always going to be ready to hoop. And then after that, we could talk about whatever. But as far as like, the narratives, I think people are going to do that. I'm a hot commodity right now. I'm a big time player, with things that happened in the past that just continually try to like bring me down and try to belittle me as a person. Most of these people don't know me, never talk to me, only read what they've seen in the media and the articles, don't know the story that happened in Atlanta, don't know how it transpired, don't know that, players apologized and understood their part. I understood my part. Really don't know the back end of the story, just know what they put out on media, and that's fine. Like, they can take a narrative, they're able to do that. Their opinions never bother me. But it's just when people try and spin my words as if like I'm talking about other players. I don't have to talk about other players because I believe that, I'm one of the best players in the world. And I've shown that multiple times, no matter if it was 8 minutes or 38 minutes, So as far as that, yeah, I just think that sometimes people take things too far to the wrong extent, try and bring up people that have nothing to do with me. I have nothing to do with them. Then to my main point, one of the players that they brought up, she wasn't even playing tonight, So it's just little shit like that just, it's unnecessary. It's uncalled for. Just trying to bring drama, I feel like I'm a little bit of a clickbait person. So as soon as you see my name, a lot of people gonna click in, and that's cool. You bringing a lot of eyes to me. Like, I don't never doubt it, but it's just like little shit like that. It get unnecessary at times. Like, if you're allowed to say how you feel, like y'all feel like, oh, I should make this and I should make that. I should be able to say I feel like a person should make layups, regardless of it's me or anybody in the NBA. Anybody that plays basketball knows that you should make layups. That's the first thing that we practice when you become a athlete. You work on layups, it's closest shot. Then you work your way out, mid-range, three-pointers. So I personally don't think that my take was incorrect. And I think that the chart is just a chart. Like, it's correct. I'm going to like anything that's relevant and tied to me when somebody is giving me praise. Because clearly we see I don't get it very often. So when you see things like that, I like that. I like that somebody acknowledged that, I did have a great, efficient season from the field. And that's just that on that.
Hey, Kennedy, I don't know if you can answer this, but with free agency just opening yesterday, but you still being in China and, players not really being able to sign deals or do anything till February, are you basically not going to talk to teams or talk till you get back to the States after your season, or are you gonna like...
I have a meeting with the team in like 2 days, but that's all I'm gonna give you, just because everybody thinks that, oh, I'm not gonna do this. I have a meeting with the team in 2 days. I'm potentially interested in. There's a couple of top teams.
That was Chennedy Carter speaking her mind about everything that's gone down in the last 24 hours. I've got to hear y'all's thoughts down in the comments section. Bro, what do you make of all this? She's out here calling out certain creators, taking shots, and let's not forget what she said about those layups, bro. Like always, keep those bills on because you already know I'm going to keep bringing you the news no matter what. And until next time, dog, this one's a big one for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily updates. I'm out. Peace.